Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to have a little more deep dive into photography process step number 1. Now you already know of the 5 steps. Those who have not seen it, I request you to check that out before listening to this class. The first step, what we have discussed in the photography process of decision making, was pre-visualization. Now, little more about it. Filmmakers, photographers, creative artists, they always have great ideas runs in their mind. Now, the most practical way to bring these ideas, what's in your mind, bring them into life is by mood board. Now, what's a mood board? Basically, it's a document. It could be digital or print, or it can be a sketch. Some people call it as style guides, inspirational guide and things like that. But I think the right word what we can use is mood board. The idea is you are there to communicate this pre-visual what is in you to other crew members. Why? Because commercial shooting basically happens with a team. It won't be a one-man job. To do that, it's important for us to communicate your ideas with others who are in the crew to bring everybody into the same page and to get the best output. It's very important to have a mood board that will become the baseline or a preface for your pre-production. The more you work on mood board, it's going to become more real and more refined. If you're not a commercial photographer, like you are a landscape photographer or a wildlife photographer, probably this much bigger exercise might not be required, but I think a pre-visual will make your planning well. So take these inputs and apply according to your genre of photography, and this is basically nothing but a preparatory phase to start your shoot. Now let's take a practical example. We have got a requirement to shoot kids and we need to shoot their portrait. So the brief what has come to us is that it has to be a little funny and there has to be some colors and it has to show their intimacy. This is the brief which the client has given to us. Now the first step what we do for creating a mood board would be, in my case, I would try to sketch. With your sketch, we are trying to come with a concept which is nothing but the visual what is being perceived by the photographer. So to communicate that through the mood board, you may need to have some references. In our scenario, like the kid's portrait, funny portrait which you want to create, you get sufficient inspiration from Google. So say example, when we search like kids fun portraits, you will get a lot of ideas, and these ideas can be used along with your pre-visual and come up with a mood board. So you can even have online platforms to create such kind of mood board like Milanote, or even sometimes you can with Adobe Spark. If nothing is available, I would suggest you can do with Keynote or PowerPoint and any of such kind of apps where you can add pictures and inspiration, add text. That will essentially make a mood board. Now to do that, our example of kids portrait, I will show you how do I do in Milanote. So if you go to milanote.com and you can see there are a lot of possibility for you to create mood board, comments and columns and things like that. So as an example for us, this kids photo shoot, I have created a mood board and I've made a mood board. So if you see that these are some of the inspirations which we have got it from internet and which shows the intimacy and some fun, and there has to be some colors and a muted background. So this is going to give us a fair idea that what is that we are trying to achieve. Now fine tuning is always possible with this by adding different kind of inputs from others and making the mood board much more better. But I think at this stage, for you to get an idea, this is something which we are going to try as an example to do this kids photo shoot. 3 techniques to make your mood board to a good one. 1. Review your research and strategies should be as per the project. 2. Be very selective about the inspirational content. This content, what you're trying to copy, are not just copy paste. We are trying to spark ideas along with your visuals and make this mood board very, very communicative. 3. Be very organized and streamlined with respect to arrangement of these elements. With these 3 techniques and the points what we have discussed so far, I am sure you will be able to make a better mood board for your upcoming project. Now, this was the first step in our process. We will be going ahead with the second process, that is technicalities, with the example what we have created now in the mood board. What are the technical challenges? What are the things you should keep in mind in the next episode? Stay tuned. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.